It's my free time at work, and I feel like I should tell you guys how I met my gorgeous wife, Titi.
My very charming husband is currently at work, and I feel like I should tell you guys how I met Tony.
Let's rewind a few years. I was a hotshot working for a massive investment firm in the US. I thought I was untouchable until I wasn't. I made a massive calculation error that ended up costing the company millions. I was literally packing up my desk when my boss gave me an ultimatum. Go to the UK, land one very specific, prominent billionaire client, whose name I don't want to mention, or I'm fired.
Meanwhile, back in Nigeria, my life was looking very different. I had just graduated from university, but the reality hit hard. There were 0 jobs. All I had was intense pressure from my parents. Every day it was, when are you getting a job? When are you bringing a husband home? I felt like I was suffocating.
So there I am in London. My entire career is hanging by a thread. I spent weeks suited up, practically begging this billionaire's team to give me 5 minutes.
Rejected, ignored, ghosted. Every single evening after another failed attempt, I'd drag myself in this little coffee shop, order a black coffee, and just stare at the wall, watching my life fall apart.
And guess who was working the evening shift at that exact coffee shop? Me. I had secretly saved up every naira I had, packed my bags, and relocated to the UK for a fresh start. And every evening, I kept seeing this American guy in a sharp suit, looking absolutely miserable. He looked like a lost puppy.
One evening, I was so visibly depressed that the barista, Titi, marches over, wipes down my table, and just bluntly asks me why I look like the world is ending. And honestly, I just spilled my guts. I told her about the millions I lost, the impossible billionaire, the fact that I was going to be fired.
I listened to this man's tragic story, and I just laughed. I looked at him and said, "You finance guys make things so complicated."
Why are you chasing one massive, impossible fish who clearly doesn't want to be caught? Why not just pivot and find 10 or 20 smaller, hungry investors? The math is exactly the same, but the power dynamic completely flips.
My jaw literally hit the floor. I'm sitting there with an elite finance background, and this brilliant, beautiful Nigerian in a coffee shop apron just completely hacked my entire business model in 2 seconds. She was 100% right.
He came back the next week smiling like a crazy person. He pitched the smaller investors, saved his job, and then he asked me out to dinner. I think he realized I was the smartest investment he was ever going to make.
Best pivot of my entire life. She didn't just save my career, she became my entire foundation.
And that is how the Rhodes family started. But then there was something really crazy that happened when we started dating. It was so crazy that I even thought our relationship wasn't going to work out anymore. But eventually, I saved us again. Want to find out how I did it? Follow our channel so you won't miss out.